What is happening, y'all? How's everybody doing today? I know it's been a couple days since a stream. Been trucking through stuff for reviews, so taking a little Friday break. We'll do some playing, and then back to the hustle this weekend. Gotta get everything ready for the new games. You know, the good old hustle of living with content. But yeah, there's some something updated with RE framework. So I tried to update the mods, and basically everything broke. So no mods today. What's weird is I actually so I was doing this yesterday, right? Stuff didn't want to work, and I reinstalled the game, reinstalled all the mods, got it to work for that guide video that I pumped out, and then today go to boot the game, working again, and I'm like, yep, these are borked. So no mods for the time being. Sure, they'll get everything fixed up and running again soon, but for the time being, it's just nothing. Got some sub hype coming in. What's that? Damon. Appreciate that. Gotta get my Streamlabs is a little sleepy here. Not let me get the overlay working again so I can actually see stuff. Scene collection, docs, Streamlabs recent events. Would you like to refresh Streamlabs recent events? Maybe when it does this, it's just like worked right now. It's just white, so I can't. Notifications come in and I'm like, cool. No idea what that was. Does that mean Gemma is normal sized? I'm pretty sure that mod didn't change the size of Gemma. I think all it did was just take off her overlayers. I'm HR 201, made so many builds, I don't know what to do. We hunt. That's it. That's all there is to do. We hunt. Let me see what the lobby is here so I can put the lobby thing up. Where is it at? Recently viewed. Where's it at? Member list? There we go. Alright, let me slap the lobby ID. Alright, it is RH3TR74K. Here we go. Oop, lobby ID is accurate. Make Chotacabra go extinct for armor streams. I got all my stuff upgraded, so. The squad is full, but we're not really doing like squad hunts or anything. Warm up. We're gonna warm up in. Oh, man. I haven't had time to really hunt these last few days because of how busy I've been with other stuff. I got like basically got 10 days to get through some new games. Gotta get through Kazan, gotta get through AI Limit. Oh, I definitely dodged that. Totally dodged that. Man, there we go. That's why I didn't get it. I didn't have the right button on. Bro, why can I not hit my dodge? There we go. Alright. Zon will be soon. Closer to the end of the month, but... Why are y'all joining the quest on a random rat I found? Post up something. This is a... It was meant to be a warm-up quest, because I haven't hunted in days. Everyone's like, I'm joining it! I probably have some offensive deco quests. These are just, it's just Lala Barina dual blades. I'm going the, wait, no, fuck. Go to that one. Damn, bro. It's running. Why is this thing so fast on the ground, bro? Never seen a Rathian run this fast. Where'd it go? Bonk! Idiot. Get fucking bonked. What a finish.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Bro was mid-roar, just got smacked in the face with a giant wall of metal. What are my weeklies? I probably got some good offensive deco quests. I mean, the easiest thing to do is turn in the tickets. Has anyone got food for me? Turn in the melding tickets, and you could make a buttload of decorations. Basin, fanged beasts, tempered. Got it. Yeah, the tickets. Look, I'll show you. I think I got some tickets left. This is they nerfed this. But when everyone was talking about farming up the crystals or whatever, the flowers, this is what they did it for. Go here. Raider. Really wish my notifications were working so I could see what's going on. Leo God Reaper. Welcome, viewers. Yeah, you go decorate, or you go Wyverian, you go sword, and then you use 10 of these things.
I hope it suits your taste.
And then boom, all the decos. And that is by far the fastest way to load shells and crit eye, load shells and guard, load shells and draw, load shells and crit eye, load shells and crit eye. Another load shells, another special ammo boost. I don't know if I got artillery in this batch. But that's probably the easiest way to just get if you're just trying to like get a shit ton of decos, that's by far the best way. The squad's been full for a while now. How do you get tickets? Periodically, weeklies and stuff, I guess. Yeah, I have a separate build I'm using for Gunlance now. This 2-piece Dahad, 2-piece Ebony, max Agi, max burst, counter strike, little point of Wex in there. Or you could go with what's the other one? I have a different build that I use. No, never mind. Yeah, no, this is what I use for Gunlance. It's just this. I was thinking of the other Lance build. Let me see what I got that we can do. Let's see. Weapon deco. That one's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. Yeah, I think that's the best for decos. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pull a normal gun lance. I feel like I'd never normal gun lance anymore. When is title update one? April? Oh. Any hours? I don't even know. I know I'm past 200 at this point. I mean, I've done basically,
Now, are you prepared?
like, there's nothing left for me to do. I'm just playing because I like hunting monsters at this point. Let's see, where's my 245 hours. But with Kazan and the eye on the horizon, I'm probably gonna my Monster Hunter time will be limited to title updates soon. Apple by the people who aren't reviewers or complaining about the lack of in-game content. Oh no, man. I think these days people just, I don't know. I think a lot of people just want to bitch for the sake of bitching these days. Because the other thing too is like, you know, even if you feel like the game doesn't have enough and it needs more content, like, you know, to get to where I'm at, like if I didn't spend as much time making builds, even if the only thing I did was just grind, I'd probably still be over 100 hours played. Like, there are very few games where you're gonna get 100 hours of engaging gameplay before you're like, well, I've done everything. You know, which that's the thing, is it's like, bro, you know, even if you're like, there's not enough for me, I need more, like, well, how much time have you spent? Oh, only 120 hours. Like, bro, you got your worth. Yeah, like that's my thing. I've had the game for over a month now. Like, dude, 230 hours in a month. Like, yeah, that's good value in my eyes. Like, there are extremely few things that give you that much enjoyment. Finish Iceborne, then move on to Wilds. I would at least experience Vitalis. Vitalis is one of the best fights in modern gaming. What else do I got here? Is it my impact? Yeah, it is. Oh, my impact is ass. Damn it. Could have had that block. Can I get his chains? Is he close enough? Boom, you big bitch. I didn't have my shield charge. Savage axe time. Yeah. Sit down, son. Get fucking clashed, bro. This is why Impact Blast Charge Blade is the GOAT. Yeah, we need a bitter black for Dogma 2. I want more shit to fight. All right, come on, I blocked that. Yeah, Archvale by far. I mean, it's just most of the end game quests, like the Deco quests and the Ardian quests, are Archvale. So you just naturally got way more hunts with him than any other monster. Bro got a fetish with running away. This game or Elden Ring, I like them for different reasons. No, I enjoy them equally. I don't know if I'd say Charge Blade is the best weapon, but Impact Charge Blade really tends to knock Arky down a lot. It's just a lot of stuns. And Arkveld doesn't know how to deal with all the stuns. And so he's just like, my face! And then on top of that, you got a really good weak point attack. So you're getting lots of knockdowns with that. That was rude. I blocked that. I mean, you don't have to use Ardian. You can use whatever. You can use whatever you want, man. I like the Ardian Charge Blade personally. Got that clockwork thing going on. Gasper with the 61 month coming in. Decent amount. What we got? Let's see. We got Shield Blaze, Flight Attack, Bandolier Bolt, Crit Handy, a Tenderizer. Heavy Bowgun, did you recommend? I don't really fuck with heavy bowguns. My heavy bowgun setup is this goofy shit where I just spam Wyvern Fire over and over again. It's pretty funny though. Yeah. Jake with the booty champion. Let me see if I got one I can show you. You're in the Wounded Hollow. You're in the Wounded Hollow. Again, how do I make this a solo?
Understood. Be careful out there. Right.
How do I... Is there a way to... I think I'd have to go... I think I have to go that. And then post this one.
First, right?
Alright, I'll show you my heavy bowgun setup. This is dumb, but it works. I don't know. I just don't like... I don't like making
Commencing quest now.
all the guns in the same way that I make other things. Rude. 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 Uh-oh. Did you stop hitting me? Damn, bro, almost killed me. Kind of a bad choice for this. Wow. Frank, I'm coming. Ooh, that hurt. Die, please. They patched that? These used to be able to charge up both. And it feels almost like that's not the case anymore. Ow. Well, they are independent. What's up, buddy? Huh? Where's mommy? She's taking a nap with sister. Well, it's because she's sleeping, so we gotta let her sleep. Well, what do you mean? You're saying you can't find her? I'm gonna make that. That seems pretty complicated. I don't know if we have everything to make that, bud. Okay, next time I'll buy that. It's like, where's mommy? You know, she's taking a nap. I don't see her. It's because she's taking a nap, bud. I ended up going out last night because it was the wife's birthday, and I think she severely overestimated her ability to drink in her 30s. Yeah. So the place we were doing karaoke at, they had you got a shot, and like, dude, you know, shots are like 2 ounces. This thing had to be a fucking double. It didn't come in a shot glass. This bitch came in like a Dixie cup. A Dixie cup of fucking tequila. And I didn't drink that shit. She drank one. And then we were leaving, and my buddy was like, do another shot. And she was like, there's no way I can do another shot. And she had like some of it. I'm like, you basically just like took 6 ounces of straight tequila to the head. And you have not drank regularly in a fucking 10 years. Yeah, I'm not very good with heavy boat gun though. Anyway, so yeah, she woke up. She was like, oh, I have like the worst headache. Why does my head hurt so bad? Everything hurts. And I'm like, yeah, it's called a hangover. It's like, you don't drink anymore. You don't remember what these are like, but you have a hangover. And she's like, why it's just a headache. I have such a bad headache. I'm like, no, you have a hangover. Do you want to know how to get rid of a hangover? You go lay down. That's it. That is your only option here, is you go lay down. You go back to sleep. I just thought it was so funny. She was like, I need help. I don't feel good at all. And I was like, yeah, you have a hangover. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, there's a reason I had like 5 beers over the course of the entire night. I did not want to feel like absolute garbage the next day.
I heard from the others. Right.
Gone through his God, I haven't touched those in years. I don't like drinking like that anymore. Stop being fun. It's not fun to get wasted anymore. How important is it to have a good monitor instead of an old TV? There's only 60 hertz and 1080p. I mean, well, it depends on what you're playing on.
Let's have another hunt with no surprise.
I mean, I only play on monitors, so you know, it's a little different for me. But you know, in general, I mean, I play, my monitors are 27-inch monitors that are 4K 144 hertz. so most games look crispy. Why is there a Yaku here, bro? Bro, I hate this fucking bird so much. Why is it even in this fight? I'm about to put his ass in a fucking thing. You're being kind of uppity. Is it 1440p monitor? I mean, for PlayStation, you'll depends. You know, in general, PlayStation isn't gonna like you're not gonna see 4K 120 ever. So 1440p will probably get you more value since you can get higher frame rates out of that. I mean, it just depends, you know, whether you're like if you're playing a lot of like fighters and shooters, I think having a smoother frame rate is more important. If you're playing stuff like, you know, God of War, Horizon, I think those games, I tend to lean more towards 4K on those games. I'd rather have the higher resolution, the visuals. It just depends, you know. Sometimes you want more visuals, sometimes you want more fidelity.
I heard from the others.
And if you've been playing on 1080p for ages, you know. Specifically for Monhunt. Probably fidelity. Most people would probably say fidelity. I mean, I don't know. That's why I play on PC. I want all the high. I want the 4K texture pack. I want the high resolutions. I want everything. I'm greedy. Ugh, I'm also tired. Oh god. I think if I have one complaint about the late game, it's just that everything is fucking arc-veld, man. I hate fighting so many arc-velds. Hi, sir. Would you like arc-veld with a side of Raydal? Pure arc-veld. Arc-veld with a spider. Arc-veld with a other wyvern. Or just regular arc-veld. It's like, I guess I'll take this arc-veld. Why do I look so sleepy? Because I said we were out last night. I'm almost 38, bro. I don't go out to fucking bars. Took it out of me. Or this game runs better on PS5 than PC. False. Well, false for me. But my PC is not your average PC.
Understood.
My PC fucking bends over PS5 and multiple rounds of dicking it down. It's not even a competition. PS5 is just dried and strung out laying on the bed. That's what my PC does to it. My PC's like, we're not done yet. I'm getting out the lube. You're going again. PS5 Chan is just sitting there like, please, no, I can't take it anymore. This one looks fun. I hate who's doing but I'll fight it. Uthuna, aka the greatest Jagras.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
There are people who unironically like Uthduna. I don't even know where that came from. I wish my fucking notifications were working, bro. Hang on, let me try and pull them up on a different monitor. Pull up Streamlabs dashboard so I can see the people are sending stuff and I don't know what it even fucking is. I don't know who to like thank. What's for lunch? I don't know. Pizza. Let me see. Recent events. Real Dilemma. Welcome. And then Real Dilemma had gift subs. And Jake had the 17 month. Okay, I got all my shit. Thank you, everybody. I got them all. I gotta. Do I got my shit? Good one. Favorite area in the game? I do like the forest here a lot. I like all the water. I think Uthduna is, not Uthduna, I think Zoshia is Black Dragon. I don't think it's an Elder. I mean, technically all Black Dragons are also classified as Elder Dragons, but... Bro, I'm this fucking guy. Come here. Give me your face. Jake with some gift memberships coming in. Hit his face. Bro, I hate this fucking thing. I'm just barely out. I should have stayed in its fucking belly. Oh my god. I gotta order lunch for the family. Everyone's like, what are we eating? We're probably gonna add Arc Tempered, so everyone's crying about the difficulty. Gamma gear. Gamma gear is always so busted. What if we give you all the skills of the alpha gear and a shit ton of slots at the same time? I wonder when that is. Let me look. It is, let's see. Title update 1. Early April. We gotta figure out food for everybody. Athian? You could. Doesn't honestly, I think people are so hung up on the Ardian weapons, and like, to be honest, it really don't matter. It really don't matter that much. Like, the difference between a perfect Ardian and whatever else is minimal. Like, there, we're gonna go do this real quick. Watch. We're gonna do a hunt with this, and then we're gonna do a hunt with the Rathian one, just to show the difference.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared? They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
No, don't join the quest. Do not join this quest. Please do not join this quest. I thought I had shit set to solo. Okay, well, never mind. Man, fucking... How do I quit? Need to put it back on solo. Thought I had it on solo. Actually, I should do an investigation, just because that way it'll be the same size. Let me see if I have anything. Yeah, I got wounded. You can use this dumbass for the test. Minutes.
I'll be waiting.
See weak to poison before I... Is he immune to it? I don't think he's immune to it. It's just 1 star to it. I have a different one here. Wounded Hollow. Fight a gore. That could work. I got 2 of them. Okay, yeah, screw you. You see mod that deletes Alma? Why would you want to do that? Stop that. Frank, you're not helping very much. All right, listen, I know you're big angry. All right, so that was with Ardian. $349. We'll just round and say 350. And so this has some sharpness management and crit boost, right? Now we're gonna go. Oh, gotta upgrade it. Hang on, they're not even upgraded. No, I'm not working on longsword builds. We're killing this thing twice to show that Ardian weapons don't make that much of a difference.
What are we making today? Ready to get to work? Perfection. I'm ready to... Alrighty. Perfection.
So same shit, we're gonna go crit boost on it. This has a little more white sharpness, so maybe it'll get by fine without maybe we'll give it like well, that's pointless. Let's put protective polish on there.
Now that's a good choice.
Level 200. Your hunter gets to have intimate relations with the Wyverians. Alright, so 350 is the time to try and match.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today. A supply shipment's coming. Hope you find something useful.
I'm hitting my counters way nicer this time, so that might even make this hunt faster. Would you stop? Bro, what am I doing? Oh, never mind. He's got the heels sitting down. Okay, cool. Oh, stop. Would you calm the fuck down? Alright, you're being kind of a bitch right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a big whiff. Sharpen up real quick. Bro, you are just the absolute worst, aren't you? Did you just get fucking knocked down once? This is gonna be a slower hunt because bro is on my nuts. You fucking dickhead, I swear to God. So I would say that was significantly sloppier compared to the first hunt. Bro was just all over my ass the entire time. And I had to sharpen a little bit more. So not a good matchup. But like, I mean, the point is, it's fine. It's fine. Wasn't the demonstration I was hoping to make, but it's fine. Yeah, the damage is about the same. The difference in the hunt, that was user error. If we're gonna give us difficulty. Difficulty is fine, man. Difficulty is fine. I don't understand the upset. Listen, bro, y'all want difficulty? Make the game harder. Stop playing with your Palico. Stop fucking recovering with your secret. There's literally difficulty selections in the game. You are still using those. You don't get to play easy mode and then complain that the game is easy. Because everyone I know that's like, game is too easy. I'm like, are you using your Palico? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, that, then stop. I'm like, well, no, it's by design to stop. If you've ever played Monster Hunter before this, you know damn well the Palico is fucking ridiculously good this time. Bro's borderline cheat mode.
I heard from the others.
No Palicos. No using your secret to pick you up when you're about to get your ass cheeks clapped. I don't even care about armor and weapons. Use your armor and weapons. Like, I guarantee you don't have your Palico. It is a night and day difference between hunting. Like, dude, the Palico coming in and fucking healing you. He's flashing monsters. He's trapping monsters. Like, dude, it is night and day. No, I'm not. I use none of those, and this game is still easy. It's not what I'm complaining about. You shouldn't have to ditch a staple series of the game to find a challenge. But I'm saying not everything needs to be for you. So just so we're clear, you're saying that you are not using the Palico or your Secret in combat, and you still think the game is too easy. You're killing Tempered Gormagala, no carts, sub 5-minute times, no Palico, no Secret recovery. You're just the GOAT. Because if that's the case, you know, not to sound like a dick, but it's definitely a you problem. If it's still too easy and you're adhering to all of those conditions, then use fucking mods, make it harder, you know? Like that's a point where it's like, you know, it'd be like Mike Tyson being like, oh man, I'm at this amateur boxing ring and it's too easy. Like, well, you know, maybe you shouldn't be fighting at the amateur boxing ring, Mike. Maybe you're just too fucking good for this. And if you want if you're at that level of fucking play and you're still not being challenged, then like, you know, I understand that I shouldn't have to limit myself, but like, yes, you should. You should. And if anything, you should take it as a fucking compliment. If you're good enough to where you're not using any of the tools in the game to assist on your hunts and you're still ass blasting monsters, fucking start doing naked hunts. Don't bring your armor. Look at, and you'll say, oh, why should, no. Look at fucking Dark Souls. You want to know what the people that are so good at fucking Dark Souls do? The people that ass blast Dark Souls that think it's too easy, what do? They do fucking no-hit challenge runs. They do SL1 runs. There was some dude that just beat every Souls game back to back, like SL1, no leveling, naked, only farting on bosses. Because he recognized, I am at a level, like, I am Sun Jin Woo, and this is some fucking E-rank dungeon shit. I need to add challenges on myself to overcome because I am better than anything the game has to offer. You should be taking that as a compliment and a challenge to yourself instead of bitching, why isn't the game adapting to me as a god tier player? Like, bro, you have ways to make it more challenging on yourself. Can't use mods on PlayStation. It's not that I've gotten too good. I see what you're saying. I'm not trying to be a dick, but the wound system in focus mode keeps the monster stun locked. Don't use focus mode. Don't use wounds. Like, if you're at a level where that shit makes the game too fucking easy, don't use it. Take the fucking dub and be like, I am going to make the game harder for myself. I recognize there are literally players that have never done Monster Hunter before that are getting butt fucked and carting to Arkfeld. Like 20-minute hunt fails. That is a thing. It may not be a thing for you. It may not be a thing for me. It may not be a thing for most of the people that are fucking HR 100. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist and that there is not a significant number of players that it's helping to. In addition, the loudest voices online are always going to be those who are disgruntled. I'm sure if you go on Reddit and you search the term difficulty, you're going to find a bunch of posts from people who are like, I've been playing Monster Hunter since the day it was incepted inside my mother's womb. I was actively hunting HR double-tempered ranks, and this current iteration of Monster Hunter is too easy. They need to increase the monster health by 10-fold. They need to remove wounds. In addition, my legs should be tied while I'm hunting so I have some resemblance of a challenge. This should be applied to all players across all consoles forever, because otherwise what's the point? Like, no, just fucking, you can make it harder for yourself if you want it to be harder. And this is coming from somebody that makes a living playing hard games. Like, perfect example, fucking Kazan. Kazan's coming out end of the month, right? Kazan has the normal difficulty. As you're going into bosses, it also has, hey, you can summon this homie to help you with the boss. And then it even has an easy mode for players that are struggling more. It's a variety. But if you're sitting there and you're playing the game and you're soloing the bosses, the next thing you could do is say, you know what? I have ascended. I don't need armor anymore. I do not need this armor. The next, oh, I'm going to do dodge only, or I'm going to do parry only. I'm not even going to attack him. I'm just going to kill this dude through blocking and counterattack hits. Like, if, you know, it's just, it is what it is, man. Not every game, it's impossible to make a game that's difficulty is going to appeal to every single player of that game. But that's why there are things that are accelerators that can make the difficulty more approachable, like the Palico, like the Secret. Because it's always going to be easier for a high tier player to adjust and say, you know what? This game is too easy right now. Maybe I don't need Wex 5, Counter-Strike 3, Max Might 3, Antivirus 3, Quick Sheath 3, 100% uptime of all crit. Maybe I don't need that level of Unga Bunga on my targets. Maybe I, you know, maybe I do something goofy. Maybe I make a fucking, I don't know. Maybe I make a different set. Maybe I don't use the meta gear that's meant to optimize my kill time as fast as possible. You know, you need to do things that will, and it goes both ways, you know. Oh, I'm struggling, I'm getting carded by monsters. Maybe use Divine Blessing or Evade Extender or Evade Window. I'm getting interrupted by roars, I can't roll through them. Well, maybe just fucking throw on some earplugs. Like, we have all of these skills and all of these things at our disposal, and then people don't want to use them to enhance their experience. And the keyword is enhance your experience. Whether that's making the game easy for you or harder for you, there are ways you can go about that already in the game. My only wish would be to adjust monster HP in multiplayer because they die a little bit too fast. I mean, multiplayer, to be honest, outside of like raid events, multiplayer has always kind of been just like a gangbang in Monster Hunter. You know, outside of your like I mean, I remember the questions GU until you got up to like, what was it? What was the fucking ones like the tier 5 variants until you got to like that tier, or you were doing Fatalis or something. It was just it was gangbanging, you know. It was especially once you have a bunch of people, you know, you got the gunner, you have the hunting horn guys healing everybody up, you have the gunners pumping fucking constant stuns and staggers into the monster. Like, I don't know, Monster Hunter has been a multiplayer game forever, but I don't think the difficulty has ever been there in multiplayer outside of very unique encounters like Extremith, because it required player coordination to do like mechanics, which players just struggle with. Stuff like Alatreon, where it requires you to hit some type of damage threshold to successfully get through the fight. Like, unless fights have those types of mechanics where, you know, there is something in this fight that you can't just unga bunga and bash your head against the monster and kill it. It's always just been a Zerg fest, you know. It is. That's how it is. It doesn't matter if he's tempered or whatever, you know. The biggest Chotacabra in the world isn't going to stop 4 meta hunters that show up to turn it into a fucking rug. But if they made it harder on themselves, they wouldn't have anything to complain about and would have to shut up. Oh man, I play games to have fun. Like, if you're not having fun, you should change something so you have fun. Like, perfect example. So, like, I'm reviewing Kazan right now. I obviously can't talk much about it, but I got up to a boss, spent an hour fighting the boss, was like, man, this thing's fucking working me over. I was like, you know what? I'm going to summon the little buddy. And I summoned the buddy and we got through the boss. But like, for me, that was my metric. I was like, you know what? I've designated this amount of time to try and overcome this thing solo. Clearly I'm getting kind of closer, but it's beating my ass. I'm going to mix things up. I'm going to change the situation. And then I got past him and I, started progressing again, started having more fun. Now that's like my metric. I'm like, all right, when I first fight a boss, that boss gets 30 minutes of just one-on-one time with me. After that, I'm calling in the homies and we're going to beat its ass. That's what I've decided for myself that keeps me happy but still provides a challenge.
Yes.
Boba. Maybe I should get a poke bowl for lunch. Yeah, I probably need to. Let me go, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go order lunch real fast. You can just stare at my hunter's bum. Actually, give me like 5 minutes. They just
I'm happy to help anytime.
was getting my HVAC replaced, and they just finished that. So I'm going to go to a hill and just give you all a nice background to stare at while I go through all the HVAC stuff. Not bad. The last one survived 20 years. 20 years, but it's finally kicked the bucket. There we go. That can be your view until I get back. All right, we are good. Got 24 years out of it, chat. 24 years. It was finally time to replace the HVAC. Which, it was actually still working, but it got to the point where it like needed a bunch of maintenance, and it was like, yeah, we should probably just put her to rest and get a new one in there. At 24 years, that's a long run fucking piece of equipment. It's time to get a new one.
Let's try to keep a low profile.
Yeah, keep a low profile. All right, so what did I miss? Knowledge recovered. Difficulty is great for launch. Smart move. Capture a bunch of new players. Some of long-time players. Long-time players will get together with serious here for the long haul. True difficulty becomes apparent as content is rolled out. It does. And then, a kid of 12 weeks old. How do you combine gaming and dad duties? Oh, bro, that's easy, right? So, here's what you got to do. First, let's just pretend this pillow is the baby, right? You got to get cozy on the couch, and you prop the baby up. This is your baby. You're just like this. You're just. That's all you got to do. And after a little bit, you do a little bouncies. The kid will go to sleep, and then you're just able to just lay there. It just lays like head elevated on arm, rest of baby on lap. And then this hand's active, so you can grab your beer, and then you're playing. Now PC gaming is a little more technical. It's harder. What brand? The new one's a Goodman. The last one, I don't know what it was. HVAC is 32 years old. We're starting to look for new units. I mean, this is the place I have them do all my service, because I had some people come out a while ago, and I got like 3 separate quotes. Wait, what is this? What are you asking? I'm streaming. First company was like, oh, it's gonna be like you're gonna want the gold series. It's gonna be about $20,000. And then the other one was like, oh, it's gonna be like 15,000. Thought we said 6. I'm just trying. I think my trainer was trying to start at the gym earlier. How's the embody? I mean, I like it a lot, but keep in mind, I practically live in this chair. ATC with the gift sub B. Juke spins around Alma, smacks Nata in the face, and makes it to the tent. It's the gaming variant, but it's a normal fucking embody. The only thing that the gaming variant, it has like a Logitech logo on it. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's the only addition. Tempered Gore Magala. Regular Gore Magala. Yeah, well this company, when so the two or I kind of went off tangent. The first 2 companies that came out, one wanted like They were trying to upsell me on like a fucking like Sear 28, and I'm like, that seems excessive. And then the other one, they were a little bit better, but they were still asking a lot. And both of these were more like your big business ones, like the groups that are like, we do everything type deals. And then the one I ended up going with, they came out and they were like, listen, you know, we can replace this. Here's like our 2 options, but like honestly, it's still working. You know, this doesn't need to be replaced right now. You know, you could still get plenty of life out of this if you're fine with that. Like, yeah, it's 20 years old, but it's running. Everything is running fine. Everything looks good. So unless you're just trying to replace it, I would recommend not doing so. And I'm like, okay, I appreciate that honesty. And then so I ended up just holding off, and it, you know, worked another 2-3 years. And then it got to where they were like, all right, well, looks like this capacitor's starting to go. You know, that's like $350 to fix. And I was like, do I replace the capacitor? Or do I just replace everything at this point? And I'm like, you know, I think it's time. Let's just replace it all. So I replaced it all. Am I not in the quest? What?
Yes.
What the hell?
Good to have you. Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, we're not. Our food buff ran out.
A supply shipment's coming.
Look it up. My favorite meal's the big hitter meal. Very rude. Give me it. Here comes the blunt damage to your face. Full heals. This hunting horn is fucking goofy, bro. You dare hit me? Oh no, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Heals! Oh, he did. The input bug on hunting horn? I haven't noticed any input bug. Loots. Easy. The Iron Plunger fells another one. Dude. The Iron Plunger fells everybody. You want to look at Congalala Horn. I've heard a lot of people that are like, try it, try it. I don't know if it stacks up against Rathian, but I'm curious.
Got something in mind?
Conga. So it's a drum. Attack and affinity. It's got Horn Maestro built in. That's nice. It's a 210, 5 affinity on it. 331 with Horn Maestro already. Solid. We get stamina use, defense, health recovery. I don't know.
I'm ready to work.
I need to see how much the bubble adds. I want to see how much the bubble adds. If that bubble adds enough that it offsets the loss of attack up large, that might actually be worth. Let me see. So we're at 218 right now. Whoa. Oh, no, hang on. I'm at 285. No, 260.35. Bro, what the fuck? Hold up. Hold up. Now I'm at 270. Wait, what? So 260.35. And then walking into the bubble puts me at 285.60. So that's 25 raw and 25 affinity. That seems, that's pretty substantial. So this one is a base of 272. I'm at 2. Oh, what's going on with my numbers? 248. Well, with that up, I'm at 272. 45. From 272 to 298. It's 26. So yeah, it must be percentage based. 5%, 25. That might be probably accurate. So 272. What about if I lose my songs? Is an attack up large just like a flat 20? Man, I gotta leave and come back. So self-improvement needs to be up on both. So our base is 248. And then it was going up to 272. So for me, that's 24 raw, whereas the bubble was 25. So assuming they're both percentage based, it's comparable. So the real question is, what would be I don't know, man. That's a hard one. Because on one hand, the bubbles are pretty fucking big. So like, it's not a huge ask to be like, stay in the bubble for your buff, please. And it is boosting everyone's affinity. But on the other hand, attack up large is just like, I don't give a fuck, you're buffed. Go do what you want. Do what you want. I already buffed you up. Well, they both got... I mean, I do like recovery speed large. Losing recovery speed large in exchange for stamina use and defense, I'm like, eh. Otherwise, pretty similar. Both are blunt, both are melody of life. It's a pretty close matchup, that's for sure. Wish we had a guitar or like the ability to like give Ardians the exact songs we want. Let me look at the Ardians. I want to see what I could possibly cook up. It works well with wide range. I don't even think you need wide range with it. Wide range doesn't affect our bubble, does it?
Alright, let's see what we can come up with.
It's offset, attack, defense, small. Status, divine, ailments negated, offset, offset. I think this is always offset. No, it can be resounding. Resounding if it's element. Yeah, I don't know. Would wide range even be needed on Horn? I mean, I guess it's gonna make your songs go farther, but like... Off Horn, swap to it if someone mounts. The other thing I saw someone suggesting the other day was bring a primary horn that's like your buffs, and then you run Resounding Galahad and you just spam extend all melodies to get all the various buffs. But I don't know what would be like the best horn to bring for just raw buffs. Because like this, bringing that, I could add stamina and defense into the kit. That I'm getting recovery speed large in the kit. That one might not be bad. Add attack does attack defense up small stack? Because then I could go attack up large, defense up large, attack up, defense small, stamina loss reduced. Galahad and Gore. Affinity and health recovery, earplug large. Yeah, that's probably pretty fucking solid. Just give everyone plugs, give everyone affinity, and then just smashing. Hunting Horn main, they don't stack. Well, that sucks. Why would it even put defense up and attack defense up on the same horn? Gore and Gala. I need to get a frenzy shard. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, earplugs large is a pretty sexy buff. Defense override smaller. Got it. I need to go beat up a Gore, and then I could Gore Galahad, and then swap to Gore if we need to. Health recovery. I don't think wide range helps you, Con. A couple people in chat mentioned it. I wasn't sure if you noticed, but wide range doesn't think it does anything for horn.
Help anytime.
Allows the effects of certain items to affect nearby allies. Items. And I got a gore I can post. I don't need a It's more, do I want to? Oh, God. Temper gore. Ugh. What do you think, chat? Are we about to get a triple cart? Who's ready for a triple cart? Who's ready for a triple cart?
We got this. Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
Well, that should be.
Just to behold.
Every fucking time, bro. I might rework my dual blade set. I think it's the fucking cameras in the gore fight, bro. Maybe I'll work some like flair into the build. Or not Flayer, Decimator. Like if I had Decimator heals, I want to make a comfier dual blade build that maximizes element. I'm gonna try and put it together a God damn. Bro fucking hit so hard. Stop hitting me, you big bitch. Oh my god. Divine Blessing. I mean, well, that's what my comfort build was max Divine Blessing, max recovery up, and it felt great. I want to see if I can do something like that, but focus on maximizing burst. Go like Flare 2, Deci 2. I love disconnects. Ah! I was trying to dodge through it. Yeah, I think honestly recovery up. That alone might fine-tune things for me. I'm probably bonked. I'm bonked. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, he's got a friend. I mean, with a good enough movement, that ideally you never get hit as dual blades because of your evasion. But realistically, in multiplayer, I feel like I don't have as much. Like when I'm playing solo, dodging everything is a lot easier. But in multiplayer, you know, I don't have aggro all the time, so it's like more I need to just hang on. This fucker's got to go away. Oh my god, this is so annoying. No, I didn't get all the gold crowns. I've never hunted all gold crowns. How'd that even work? I mounted you. You were mounted, bro. I hate this dumb bird so much. What's up? Man. What's up? Chilies. Oh, gross. Yeah, I guess. Huh? Chat, I gotta pick something to eat. Wait, did those shits not give me the one thing I came for? I don't think they did. I don't think they gave me the one thing I did this hunt for. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, Chili's is still around. Mother-in-law loves Chili's. Wife kinda likes Chili's. I don't fuck with Chili's. I don't listen. The reason I don't like Chili's is because I worked there. I got an allergy from eating their food too much. The gore mount. So we're running you for 2-point burst and at level 2. Or your elemental bow. Actually, yeah, it's the same as this basically. Just because you get evade window and con, and I like that. But I'm gonna be tweaking this a bit. I'm probably gonna go down to 2-piece gore instead of 4, and try to work in more comfort. So I'll probably do these 2. That's evade window and con centric. And then I could go player bit. Rex and Ellie absorb. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this, chat. Burst. What's my tenderizer at? Still cheeks. Burst I need at 5. Wex is lower. My coalescence is it 2, but I have Ellie absorb, so I might be okay. Need to go test how much element I'm pumping. We're at 480. $72. I'll need coal as well. Why is your mom? No, that's your mom. No, that's definitely your mom doing. No, it's not. So if I go Phoenix, this might work. This might work. So I'm gonna have to rock in the antivirus. Fade window 4, con 3, coal 3, antivirus 3, Wex Ellie absorb. I pick up Desi and I lose Black Eclipse. $693. I mean, I'm almost at 700 element. It's probably okay. And when I add in flare and decimator, I wish I had more level 1 slots. This set, my con's at 5. The biggest difference is with this, I'm going to lose adrenaline. I'm going to lose a point of Wex. But instead of that Wex, I'm picking up antivirus and I'm picking up decimator. Or I'm picking up flare. So I would go down to... I kind of want to take this and go double sharpness too. Status Ardian is played like it's a physical weapon.
Yes.
I'm gonna beat his ass. It keeps howling like he's a werewolf. But he's hopping around like... He's hopping around like he's a frog for some reason.
Quest now. Are you prepared?
Well, burst is at 5.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Let's see. God damn it. Can jump off. Motherfucker, come on. There we go. There's no rainbow pigment currently in game. No, shit. Give me a weak point, you big bitch. Give me that. God damn it. Every time, man. Give me back my health. Fucking weak point. I need like a fucking... Oh, what is this? Like a fucking 10-star gore? Bro is not dying. Oh. God damn. Bro did not want to go down. So I don't know. I don't think there was enough. I don't know. The healing was okay. I don't think I would say it was particularly good. Like, it was all right. I needed funny after so many like quick hunts, a 10-minute hunt feels like an eternity. Maybe I go for, if I could go hasten recovery, but I could fit in more. Let me try. Oh fuck! I don't think hasten recovery 1 is going to be enough. Let me test the healing. Let's go test the healing. We're doing viewer hunts for a little bit longer. Whenever wife gets back with food, I'm probably gonna wrap up just to eat before the gym. Got some you know, some big deadlifts on deck. All right, so we're a little ways past half. I could probably take a sippy and roll out of it. All right, so we're right at half health. So right now, current setup, a wound. So each wound is about 20%, would you say? Because I popped 2 wounds and I'm probably 10% missing. So we'll say 20% heal off a wound. Better be conventional pull? Fuck no. It's wagon wheel pulls, which are usually conventional. I don't fuck with conventional. I'd take sumo any day over conventional. Every time I start going up in weight in conventional, I can feel it fucking tweaking my back. And meanwhile, sumo, I can easily pull 500 plus. Listen, man, some bodies are built differently, okay? I don't know about you. I've had x-rays done on my spine. I got a compressed L5, L6. Last thing I'm doing is putting even more stress on that shit. Exactly. Sumo works the booty, too. I don't know about you. My wife likes my booty. She's like, that's a nice booty. I'm like, you're goddamn right it is. Ladies at the gym are like, yo, what's your booty workout? I'm like, I bet you want to know. So it's not, it's a much lesser heal. Yeah, I mean, I've done like the thing with being conventional sumo is like, I did, so when I was first getting into it, just to build up my back strength, I did mainly trap bar. And trap bar was easy. Like, trap bar, I was getting close to like 600 pounds. And was like, alright, this is just me standing up with the weight. It's not as much of a compound movement. Let me change things up. And so started doing conventional. And conventional, I was around like 405, I think. And, you know, it was going okay. And then, so I went in, it had been like probably 2 weeks since lifting, and it was right after I got my vasectomy, and so we're doing deadlifts, and I'm like, I can't do this. My trainer's like, what do you mean, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm pulling that right past, like, just the drag past my balls, that hurts like a motherfucker. And he was like, all right, well, it's time to learn sumo. And within a week, mind you, my conventional max, I think, was like 405, 410 at the time. Within a week, I was pulling 425 sumo. I was like, and he's like, yeah, maybe you just stay with this. Like, okay. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, different bodies are built differently, and apparently my body is just built to pull sumo. I'm okay with it. You see how this looks with max recovery up. Max recovery up with hasten recovery. Weakness exploit useless for great sword and charge blade? Is that what you're asking? Weakness exploit is fucking amazing for great sword and for charge blade. Powerlifting 5-6 years is the only sumo lifter in my gym. Got roasted so much. The sumo hate. See, but the real thing is conventional lifters are just upset because they ain't got that big booty that us sumo lifters get. Conventional lifters are part of the pancake butt gang. Sumo lifters were all part of the glorious glute nation. It's definitely a little better with recovery up 3, but still kind of slow. Now today, I can tell you what we got today. Monday fucking murdered me. I'll tell you Mondays in a second. So today, let's see. We got... Let me edit this template. See, today we got wagon wheel deadlifts. Wait, did I program that right? Something here. It's a lot. Was it 3 sets? Okay, it's 3 sets. I had 5 sets in there. I'm like, that seems like an excessive amount of weight. So we got 3x5 of wagon wheels at 315, and then some single leg dumbbell RDLs, and then some wide grip lat pull downs, and then some dumbbell shrugs, and then some banded tricep push downs, and then some concentration curls to wrap things out. Which should be pretty good. Monday though, Monday fucking killed me, bro. We had big squat, so just working up to you know, whatever big is for that day. We set a baseline at 450. Then I had a 3x3 paused squat at 315s, and then a fucking paused Bulgarian squat with 3 sets of 8, and then banded TKEs, and then lockout big 3 hip complexes, and then V sit-up Russian twists. By the end, I was like a baby giraffe, man. I was just like, oh, my legs. My legs, please. I mean, honestly, I'm probably going to go into maintenance mode soon, just like pure maintenance, because the only thing left is I want to hit 500 squat. I've hit my 315 bench. I've 535 on deadlift, and the only reason I'm considering 500 squat is because I got the 475, and I'm like, well, what's 25 more pounds? I might as well. Someone in another chat telling me Wex is garbage because it only procs on wounds. No. So Wex did get changed, but at 5 levels, it's worth 30% on weak points, and then you get the extra 20 on wounds. So it's kind of similar to how it worked in Iceborne, where you had to like weaken a part first, except general weak points, you know, the head, the tail, whatever, that's always just going to be a static 30. And then if there's a wound, you get an extra 20%. But it's better to think of it as just a static 30 all the time, and an extra 20 shows up occasionally. Any guidance on how to stay motivated to keep training? I don't know. I've never struggled with it. I like being big. And so training just feels good. Go watch some Berserk and be like, man, I gotta be like Guts. And then keep training until you can lift the greatsword over your arm. That's all I needed. So you go watch Berserk, you'll be like, I'm gonna do some alternate training. I gotta go find a pipe to lift over my head. I only run Burst 5 for element builds and Impact Charge Blade. No, not Impact Charge Blade, Gun Lance. Because with Gun Lance, you need, like with Gun Lance, you know, Raw is the only thing that really matters. So I've maxed Agitator, I've maxed Burst, you know, like Wex will help my slaps, but I don't really care about crit that much. On Charge Blade, though, there's all those little hits coming in, so Wex still makes sense. Keep seeing crit and element doesn't work properly. So it's not that it doesn't work, it's that it's just not very good. However, like, crit element here is free, you know? Like, we already have Razor Sharp, we have Power Prolonger, we have Blaze it free. So going crit element Blaze just gives me all 3 points of crit element with no investment. And there's really nothing else I would put here, because if I was trying to max out fire attack, you know, like, what else would I put in this slot? I could go, let me see, let me find my hybrids. I already got Razor Sharp. I could go focus fire attack, but that's not needed. Yeah, I mean, there's no other fire attack oriented skill. Instead of this, the only other thing that I would consider is you could go, I think you can go handicraft on all 3 of those. So you could go fire attack handicraft, you could go in power prolonger handicraft, and then you could go razor sharp handicraft instead of crit element. And that's going to give you an extra 30 points of sharpness, which is pretty solid, which honestly I probably should do considering how fast this thing chews through fucking sharpness. But that would be the only real consideration, because the crit element is free. We're not really, you know, we're not spending anything to get it. But honestly, I don't know, I might go for the triple handicraft setup, just because now that I have it, I think I have enough that I could do it with all of my weapons. No crit boost. I don't like doing the raw route. Why do you run enhancer? Oh, it's our blue buff. Our blue buff. So this thing. That lasts like double the duration with power prolonger. And this gives us an insane damage boost. We're at 254 right now with that up. And I can do screw slicers and act like I'm cracked out. Ah, yeah, it buffs our archdemon super. Then I can go like woo 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 woo. Anyway, yeah, it's good. It's really good for that. Let's see. I think most of the meta build is... see, it might be it for me. Let me try this and see how this feels. Just to swap things around, could I still hit my max burst? Burst 5. I'm gonna tweak all these slightly. Phoenix. We need that in. Insane. Antivirus is at 3 already. I'm gonna shock absorber. So doing this. And if I went Arc Vulcan beta, I could basically add in another point of Wex. So it'd be... I think that's like exactly what I have already anyway. Going with the burst setup, I'm going to confirm it, but I think that's basically identical. Yeah, if I just swapped Gore out for this. Let's see. So burst is at 5, evade window still at 4, cons at 3. Coal. Oh. No, my coal goes down to 2. My Wex is still... my Wex with this set is at 2 pieces. Might be better to pick up the spare Ellie absorb. Oh wait, this is evade window 5. If I did this, it would be... it would match. Because now they're both burst 5, window 4, cold 3, con 3, antivirus 3. This is Wex 2. So this gets Wex 2, where the other build... well, the other build could also be Wex 2, but I took a point of Ellie absorb instead, so they're functionally identical. But I guess the defense could come in. Is it 66 defense versus 72, and then I'm replacing 72 with that. There's a little more defense on the build. Is there anything else that changes? I think I needed that help. Short proof. Nice. Dual blade raw build, paralyze or blast. Either is fine. I was dicking around with paralysis earlier. It was pretty chill. It was a good time. 3. I could keep the 2 wax. Or I could. This is basically, yeah, it's basically the exact same thing. It is the exact same thing. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna go for the handicraft setup. So I'm gonna go fire handy, razor sharp handy, power prolonger handy. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, I think that extra sharpness is definitely going to be worthwhile. Could go. I don't know if that's worth it. Like 230-ish, I think. Does pull in just a little more defense, which could be nice. I think I'll take evade 4 over con 5. As much evasion as possible. The only potential, if I want wax or more element. I mean, wax is gonna be better, I think. Let's see. My hunter 220. Hey, stop that. What are you doing, kitty? This is the 3-piece gore. Protection. Airborne wax. Divine blessing, antivirus, Angie. Point of burst. Blade attack, razor sharp. Do I need more affinity here? Let me math it. I might be better off with affinity in this particular setup. Alright, so setup 1 and 279 with agitator 2 is worth what? 5%, I believe. So we're at like 40% effective affinity. All of my shit up. Let me math, Ham. Alright, I'm mathing, bro. Calm your titties. Let me just math. Now I'm gonna comparison would be 15. Just two. This would be 44. 6. And 30. 44. Nope. Looks like just going straight attack on the glaive is going to pull ahead, even with the less affinity. Damn. I mean, to be honest, it's insanely close. Like, crit boost 3 gets to 404 EFR. Good eye 4 at 403. Attack 2 at 405. For this particular build. So attack is the choice. You can also say fuck it and just go handicraft. Is there anything else I'd change with this build? I could drop plugs and get something else, but I like my earplugs. They're quite nice. Protect, growth, shockproof, yeah. I don't think there's anything to change with this. There's not. Draw a pill ahead of elemental if the monster is weak to an element. Still not sure how the numbers. So, when it comes to like element versus raw, honestly, it's a little. There's so many different factors because like fast weapons are going to have, you know, better elemental hit zones typically, or better motion values. I mean, but I don't know. It's not quite that simple. The best advice I can give is you play element because you want to play element. And you know, there's going to be some cases where it might be a little better, some cases where it might be a little worse, but you got to look at how much elemental damage doing, and what's the motion value of your weapon, and what's the hit zone of the monster, and how often are you hitting those specific hit zones. And it's a lot. Like, there's a lot of math that goes into it. But in general, you could even just run element as a supplementary choice, you know? Like, for example, when I played dual blades, I went balls deep on element. I wanted as much element as possible because I just like element. I think it's cool. But I just as easily could have just said, fuck it, we're going to go 3 attack infusions, 2 sharpness, and then I'll slot an ice gem and call it a day. And that's going to have less overall ice, but the raw will more than likely make up for it. And it'll be fine. Even if I'm not max, like, I mean, I want to say that the meta build for dual blades is basically that. It's just you slap an ice deco in, and that's it. Let's see. Monster Hunter Wilds, dual blades, meta. Let's see. Of the The people on Reddit done the math yet? A bunch of YouTubes. Mathematically correct dual blades. Such a weird title. Oh man. These are mathematically correct. It is kind of weird how obsessive the Monster Hunter community gets with meta. Especially given that, you know, we are in a period where hunt times are already historically low. Like, people are getting the fastest kills I think we've ever seen in Monster Hunter. And still people are like, that build's not optimized enough. You need to have all attack and then your crit boost. You're losing DPS. And it's like, what? Were y'all just complaining the hunts were too easy to begin with? Just optimizing the fun out of it. Anyway, I'm probably gonna wrap up here though. I want to get some, eat some food. I'm gonna eat this chicken sandwich before I go to the gym and lift a bunch of heavy weights. So we'll close out here. Probably no stream this weekend, just because I do got to keep working on those reviews. But yeah, I mean where we're at, you know, frankly I've done everything there is for now. So I'll probably be doing like Monster Hunter once a week just to do like hunts with viewers and shit, and then I'll chill until we get title updates. I think that's kind of gonna be my plan going forward. It's because all the guides are done, all my builds are done. We're just hunting monsters because we enjoy it at this point. So I'm gonna wrap things up here, work on some reviews over the weekend, and then I'll probably be back Monday with something.